Hello and welcome back to Voice Building Junkies. I'm recording 3 episodes right now and they're all related to semi-occluded vocal training. So we're continuing on from that introduction of the straw phonation and water. The first one I'm going to describe my 5 favorite semi-occluded exercises. Then I'm going to actually show you how I build my workout using them, which is in what order, how many I do, and to what scales. And then in the 3rd episode, I'm just going to introduce the concept or the idea that these semi-occluded exercises, especially straw phonation and water, are actually much better at developing your vowels than singing vowels with your mouth open, which is a very popular thing to do in vocal training. But I'll discuss that in the 3rd episode. So in this first one, we're going to talk about, and there'll be links to them all around somewhere. Okay, so this first video is my 5 favorite exercises, and I tend to do them in this order. I begin with the lip trill. And so most people are familiar with this, and it's just simply okay? And all of these exercises, there's good technique and there's bad technique. I used to do the lip trill like, and I'd kind of have my head down and I'd force all the sound into the throat and mouth, and it took me a couple of years to get over that. There's some people that teach it where you put your hands here, and it helps you do it easier, but they're really like training wheels. You need to take them off eventually, because to do the exercise correctly, you have to do it without your hands, okay? The second exercise is called the lip trill, and that's just trilling the tongue up against kind of the roof of the mouth where it meets the back of your front teeth. And I've learned to do it where the tongue is rattling a little more, trilling more in the back of the throat. Almost like a gargling feel. So also, besides you can do these with good technique or bad technique. Even with good technique, there's a variety of variations that are good ways to do them, okay? The third one is humming. So everyone's familiar with humming, but it's and it's fully occluded, but it gets lumped in with semi-occluded because your mouth is fully occluded when you hum. And there are many different ways. You can do it with your tongue sticking out. You can do it with your mouth open. As long as your tongue is blocking the air and the sound waves from coming out your mouth, everything goes up through the nasal passage. Okay, and again, there's a lot of different ways to do humming, and it is a very powerful exercise. Okay, the 4th one is actually a family of semi-occluded exercises, and they're called voiced fricatives. And so voiced fricatives are actually consonants that have activated the vocal folds. And there might be more than 4, but they tend to be Z, Z. There's the J, like the S in pleasure. There is the TH, it's the voice fricative version of the TH. And there's the V, which I kind of combine it with almost a W. And there's a exercise in the tradition of Italian bel canto called the coperta, which is like a voiced fricative on the V with the oo. So you make a small voice opening, the oo, and you can train really high notes, train up into your lighter vibrational mechanism and bring it down into the heavier mechanism. Okay, and then the 5th one is the one we talked about last week, which is the straw phonation and water. And I love this, so I do this one all the time. And you'll see in the next episode that I do this a lot more. In fact, I use the first 4 to warm up, not for singing, but to warm up for this. I don't really use the phrase warm up in my training. Everything is a workout. But to the degree it's almost like a workout at a gym where you might do some light exercises and stretching to get ready for the heavier exercises. I use those first 4 to get ready for this. Okay, so that's it. The next episode is going to be on my actual workout that I'm doing these days. All right, so there'll be a link to it very close, and I'll see you in that episode.